There's something about being in a graveyard that makes me think. There's all these people, all these souls who've lived a life, some long lives, some short lives, but all have lived. Ups and downs and all arounds. Some of them rags to riches, some of them riches to rags. Few and far between, everything. All the lives that have lived, all the experiences that have been felt. Being in the presence of that is very humbling. And helped me move through what I needed to move through. Thank you. Earlier, I was going through a lot of anxiety, fear, and unknowing. A lot of things came up for me because there was a storm coming, and I felt pretty helpless in the wake of it. And something extraordinary happened. I'm going to tell you a story. So I went to a graveyard and I sat down, and a lot of things came from that. A lot of feelings and thoughts poured out of me, and I was left with a blank slate. When I looked up at the trees, I saw a bird, and the bird didn't worry. It was gonna be okay. Didn't have a house to go to keep it dry and warm and safe. Might have a nest, but it's still a bird. It has to weather through the elements. And I accepted my fate as an animal like that bird. Of, the storm's coming through, and I'm just gonna have to persevere and endure. It's part of life's ups and its downs. Well, my intuition took me to a local swimming pool next, where there's hot pools with really good, warm, bubbly geothermal water. Gets pumped up from the ground. And there I met a lady named Laura. Laura was from Argentina. She moved here a little while ago. And I told her of my story and of my encounter with the bird and what the bird taught me and my acceptance of my fate. And she told me, "You have a place to stay whenever you need one at my home." It was so humbling. Here I was, totally accepting that I was going to just get beaten by the storm. 40-mile-per-hour winds, sideways rain. I have my bivy sack. It's waterproof, but it would have been a swamp. Pretty nasty. And here's this wonderful lady who offers me a place to stay, cooks me a beautiful meal, and introduces me to her son. And I've been staying here in her home for the last 3 days, weathering the storm, and I leave tomorrow. And I look outside, and the storm is beginning to subside. I'm just full of gratitude and grace. I feel so loved and looked after. I have so much just blind faith in the universe because of things like this. When you're at the lowest of the low, and it seems like things just can't get any worse. Sometimes they get worse, and you learn something from it. But sometimes, the universe picks you back up.